What's up, YouTube? This is Damon, aka the world's worst magician, and today I'll be bringing you a special on recycling. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be bringing you a review on No Pressure by Tyler Scott. So if you're not familiar with this one, I will leave a link in the description to where you can check it out. But essentially what it allows you to do is take a bottle that essentially is uncrushable and crush it with just a flick of the wrist or a snap of the fingers, right? So what's included in the download, apologies, is just going to be instructions. There's no gimmick, but he does give you instructions on how to create the gimmick. And I'm not going to do a demo for you. You can watch it's as good as in the trailer. I just want to keep this one brisk. As far as the gimmick creation level, it's very simple. I actually didn't do the full gimmick creation, and I'll get into that in just a second of why I didn't. As far as the performance skill level, you can definitely be a beginner. Anybody can pick this one up within a couple of minutes and you will be good to go. So, as always, let's get to the negatives first. And honestly, I only have one negative, and it's that it's audible when it happens. So, the way that I do it is I just kind of like, I tell the person to yell, like, you know, I tell them that in weightlifting, if you grunt, it actually makes you stronger. So then I tell them to grab the bottle and I'm like, now give it a good grunt. So then they'll be like, "Arr!" And then they'll do it. And as stupid as that sounds, it gets them more into it. They get fired up. And then when they actually crush the bottle, you know, it's this big moment because they honestly could not crush it before. So really, that's the only thing I have is it's audible. You can do things to try and keep that noise down, but honestly, I would just work on helping them help you, right? And have them eliminate it themselves, because it's very quick and it doesn't have, you know, like it's within a second you hear it. But if they're yelling at the same time, they won't hear it and it'll just be part of the thing. So as far as the positives, it's very simple to do. You can walk around and, you know, just find people are always drinking water. So, you know, you can walk up, do this, and you can hand out the end event, right, as a souvenir for them. So one of the things that I do is I tell them that my signature is what makes it weaker, right? So I'm spinning the bottle as I'm signing it. So that way, after they do the crush, they'll have my signature on it so they can keep it that way. One thing I did want to point out here, there's no angle sensitivity as far as the gimmick. I did want to point out the different bottle types that are out there. So this one is kind of a more flexible bottle. This is a common type. This is the kind you want to look for. So if you have this is a Dasani bottle and it's a lot thicker. So is it possible? Yes, but it's going to be a lot more difficult to do it with this kind of bottle. And the same thing with the sparkling ice. It's just a thicker plastic. So you just want to make sure you're looking for, you know, where I live, this is Zephyr Hills. We also have like Nestle Pure Life and that kind of thing. So any bottle that's like that, that's flexible, is going to be best. As far as can you do this with long sleeves, short sleeves, no sleeves, all of the above. He even teaches you a method to do it with no gimmick at all. So you can definitely pick your poison. I'm in Florida, so if I wear long sleeves, I'll die, right? So I just put the gimmick in my pocket and then carry it around and I'm ready to go. And then it's virtually invisible. So as far as the reset, it's instant. So you could do it to 100 bottles in a row if you wanted to, and you could hand them all out. And if you're worried about, you know, is this for walking around or parlor? You could absolutely do it for parlor, but this is, to me, in my mind, more for just walking around. This is you walking around, you see somebody with a water bottle or just about to finish it, and you can say, hey, before you throw that away, let me show you something cool, right? As far as my star rating, I would definitely give this a 4 out of 5, just because it's something cool that you can do quick. I mean, it's nothing like crazy, but it's something that, you know, you can do. It's like $5 for the download or something. So it's definitely worth getting the knowledge. And it's very easy to construct the gimmick. And like I said, I didn't even construct the full gimmick because that's for if you have long sleeves. And I always wear short sleeves or no sleeves. So I didn't have to construct it at all. I just used the basic version of it. And, you know, as far as if this is worth getting, I would absolutely say yes, to go ahead and pick this one up, because it's very easy to do. It's quick. You can leave them with something. Now, honestly, they may be able to reverse engineer it once you give it to them. So I would make sure they just crush the junk out of this bottle so that way they don't go back and try to reverse engineer it later. I'll make it a little more difficult for them. But yeah, it creates a magical moment. It's something cool. You can just do it, blow their minds, and then walk away. Or if they're really into it, then, you can start a set or, get a crowd going or something like that. So yeah, quick and dirty. Just wanted to give you my thoughts on this one. And yeah, I think that's everything you need to know about No Pressure by Tyler Scott. And I'll leave a link in the description where you can pick this one up. All right, see ya.
Well, I hope you liked that review. And if you have any questions, magic tricks, or decks that you want to see reviewed, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. As always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that like button and subscribe for any future reviews. All right,